You're playing the game wrong! Stop that!
Shut up and sit down.
Hello and welcome back to Scrap Mechanic. I'm Mr. Cringeworth, and here is the boss. Now, in the previous episode, we built this thing, and now, for this episode, we'll make that thing look beautiful. Now, I did notice that the door was placed a little bit awkwardly, mainly because of the wheel being placed weirdly. Well, in the way, basically. So, and also I noticed this. I missed making like a panel or whatever. So I'll have to remove glass. I'll do it from the outside, otherwise it's gonna be one hassle, which I don't want to go through. So let's remove this and let's put this metal in here. Now that's in place. Let me see. Actually, I want to remove 2 lines of glass here and put in some more metal. There we go. The first thing I want to do in order to beautify this boss is I want to put it on a lift, not drop it on top of my head, and actually was planning on extending this boss just a little bit so that the door can be moved. I realized how awkward that looked. Actually, I might keep the door and then make another door. So I might just do that. Let me just remove this panel here. Remove... Actually, yeah. Let me remove that. Boop. And... Oops. Boop. There we go. And also the top panel here. There we go. Now let's... Actually, that's gonna be quite a pain in the ass to wire that again. Well, nothing you can do about that. I should remove this panel as well, actually. Didn't even think about that. There we go. Now, how far do we want to extend this? Think about like 3 maybe? Is that good enough? Let me just see how big this door is. It is 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a 5 and a 6. How much room do I have? I want to start right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Just so it looks somewhat okay at least. Anyway, let me just go out here. And here. And here. Now it looks like it has an underbite. It's a boss with an underbite. Let me raise this thing up right here. And let me put that there. Same thing goes for the other side. Whoopity boop. Right there and right there. Beautiful. Glorious. Let's extend this here, right here, and right here. Now I'm gonna need my lift again. So I'm just gonna run over to this real quick. Oh, don't click the motor. Click the... Also, Jesus, that's loud. Let me just turn that down for you. Master volume. A little bit more. Maybe a little bit more? Good enough. I was about to say, before this engine rudely interrupted me, that I had fixed the sound, which I apparently have not. At least I got the microphone a little bit louder. I hope it's better. I still need to get a better microphone in the sense that it sounds like I'm speaking underneath the ocean in a tin can while being microwaved. But it's a step towards the correct direction at least. Let me just get the roof real quick. And there we go. Actually, I should lower this. and now it's virtually impossible. Nope, actually it went really fine jumping into the bus right there. Surprisingly fine. Anyway, let's extend this a little bit. I have a feeling that this is gonna be just as long as the other episode for some reason. It might be, who knows? It might even be longer, who knows? But yeah, we got the glass down. Let me put down the driver's seat so that we got that figured out. Here we go. And we're gonna have to attach the engines as well and just remove it. There. Oh jeez. Oh no. Oh my. Oh no. That was a bad idea. Hold up. That's what you get when you forget to attach stuff to stuff. The engines go crazy, everything goes out of whack. Gonna have to live with your mistakes. There we go, let's wire this bus up again. Let's see, and this just looks like a complete cobweb of some sorts. There we go, at least we got the wheels wired. Now let's just preemptively change direction of these bearings here. There we go. Now we're not done, we want to wire up the engines as well. That's easier than pretty much anything because you don't have to change anything. Even though it involves a lot of running. There we go, let's just run back and get this. And there we go, hopefully. That should be good enough. Did I put this back on a lift? Yeah, I did. Gonna have to remove that again. Springs doesn't... are they caking? They probably are caking. Oh no. Is it possible to... Is it feasible? Oh yay, it is. Thank God. There we go, the door springs open. And let's put back the glass. There we go. Glorious. Let's see if the closing the door works. It does. Perfect. Perfect. Speaking of door, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. That's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop. How tall is it? It's all the way up. There we go. Oop. And some leg spikes, that's great. Let's just put down the metal here, right here, yes, yes. And there we go. Actually, I kinda wanna put it on the lift again in order to get the pistons in the correct position. Yeah. Let just... Did I put them one in? Nope. I put them 2 blocks in. Good enough. Now I should be able to go from muscle memory. There we go. There we go. See, it wouldn't surprise me if I did something wrong. Yeah, hopefully I didn't. And let's lower this bus down again. And the 2. And the 2. And the 1. And the 1. And 2. 2. And 2. And oh, whoop. Did I do the same thing? Yeah, I probably did. And the 2. And the 2. There we go. Now let's put some glass in. Actually, before we put it. Okay, never mind. Let's just open up this. Whoop, to do. What I want to do is remove the lift so I don't imprison myself again. And here we go. Okay, yes. Actually, let's put it on a lift again because I got something. Yes, yes. Okay, now I want to match these. 2 and the slowest. 2 and the slowest. 2 and the slowest. And how much is this? 3 and the fastest. No problem. 3 and the fastest. 3 and the fastest. There we go. Let's plop it down again. And there we go. And let's wire this door up as well. Should be exactly the same. Unless something went horribly wrong during construction, which wouldn't surprise me. Also, let's put back the glass here. There we go. Alright. So far, so good. Yay, it works. Right. Yeah, somewhat good. I am tempted to move this door back there, but then again, I am awfully lazy. So I might just skip that. Anyway, let's go in here, put some wood here, since most bosses have like this little thingy that covers the bus driver with tickets and stuff, ticket automates, and also here, maybe. Yeah, good enough, perfect. You're able to jump over, but I guess it's good enough. Anyway, let's close the doors again. They both work, great. Now comes painting. You want a glorious color for this bus. So what you do here is you take the paint tool, you plop it right in, you press Q, and I kind of want to go for a red color for the flooring and the seats, maybe green seats. Oh, let's get some green seats up in here. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's a whole lot of seats to paint. And that's the last seat. Now this I also want to paint. I want to paint that black. That looks pretty good. Alright. The next part is the interior slash exterior, since if you paint a block, the whole thing gets painted, like the sides, the top, the bottom, everything. So we're gonna have to open the doors, maybe even close the doors as well. I should add a button for this as well. I'll do that. But what I'm gonna paint this is white, since I took inspiration from the local buses in my area. And they are mainly white, they also have some red in it, but mainly white. So let's do that real quick. Now it doesn't look fantastic, but good enough. There we go. Also the top part of the door. I don't want to paint over the windows. Not that white color actually matters. Let me try real quick. It does look slightly different. I'm not even sure if it picks up in the YouTube video. However, let me see. Yeah, now I removed it. But, like, it's slightly white. I'm not even sure it's more transparent. Just think it's a slightly different color. There we go. Now we also want to lift up the bus since some parts are not like reachable from this side. So let's lift it up. Let's go back into our second part of the inventory and paint the wheel housing real tediously. Why is it tedious to paint this? Also, this part right here and right here. Perfect. I am thinking about adding a third section of wheels, maybe in the back, since it is a little bit unstable. So anyway, let's do the doors. Let's make the doors red. There we go. That looks pretty good, doesn't it? I'll probably have to open it up and paint it from the inside as well, or paint it while it's open. Yeah, gonna have to paint it while it's open. There we go. Right there and right there as well. Right there and right there as well. Perfect. Have I missed something? I probably have. Oh yeah, the roof. Yeah. Actually, I'm just gonna, before my OCD kills me, gonna have to put down this button. Gonna have to fetch the connect tool, which we learned last episode what that was called, and connect it to the door. So, oh, well, actually, I was incorrect. Was it? Oh yeah, it should be. No, actually, it was correct. Never mind. Yep, works like a charm. Perfect. Now let's get the roof. What colors should we paint the roof? Maybe like whatever heaven color this is. Yeah, that's good enough. It looks funky. We want a funky roof. And actually, let's just drive this away. Now let's do something about the wheel. Well, not the wheel. The engine housing right here. It kind of bothers me that it looks like this. So what I can do here is, let me just put, oh, that weighted down. That's awkward. There we go. And let's put these on right here. And these on right here. And I'm gonna use a new tool for this. Let me just put this on this actually. I'm gonna use this weld tool so that we can weld these together. And it's important that we do it rather early on in the build. Let me just get back. You choose this tool actually. Let's just weld this together. Boop, there we go. Let's do the same for when we build the other part here. There we go, and there we go, and there we go, and back to the weld tool. Now that that has been welded, it's time to build an engine cover. Next, that was really annoying. Let me just remove this excess metal. There we go. Perfect. Actually, hold up. Let me just... Ah, that's wrong. Put it all the way down. Now, what we need here is a button so that we can lift up the two engine covers in case we need maintenance of some sort. There we go, let's just put it right there. And we need the connect tool again. Let's hit back to that and connect the different pistons. Now let's check if this works. Yep, it works like a charm. Perfect. There we go. And we're gonna paint this. Not that color actually, let's paint it the metal color thing. And I'm going to need this later. But I can paint the top of the thingies. And there we go. Let me just back up a little bit. Oh, that's very tall compared to where I wanted to paint. But it works. There we go. Oh, well, that was the wrong button. Let me just lift the covers up again. Looks perfect. Looks perfect. There we go. Alright. Let's enter the bus again. And let's give it a spin. I'm actually gonna third person this. It drives somewhat okay at least. I mean, it could be better, but it could also be worse. Let me just not crash into my lift. See how well it backs up actually. It's okay. I see a part that I have missed. That's great. Let's just exit the bus real quick, grab the paint tool, and let's fix this. Oh, oops. Let's fix that later. Once I'm done with metal here. See, the reason why I built the roof out of wood isn't practical or... Well, it is a practical reason. It's no design feature. Oop, that was too dark. What I mean is, it weighs a whole lot less than metal, so therefore I don't necessarily need stronger engines just for that. Oh, let's pick these white as well. See that I missed that as well. I probably missed a lot of things. This is definitely one of them. Oh, well, that seat got white. That was not supposed to happen. Let's make that seat green again. And let's paint these all white. There we go. There we go. The last thing I want to do in this episode here, since it is getting a fair bit longer than I expected, is I want to close the doors and I want to build some headlights. So let's go into the inventory and try and find the lights. Maybe if I just... Whoa. Maybe if I just press the search button and type light. Yep, there it is. Let's just grab that and put it on the bus somehow. Is that? Nope, that's sideways. Good enough. Good enough. Perfect. I want to make them white afterwards. But I'm also going to need some brake lights. And they're going to be on here. Actually, that's awfully bright. Let's just have it at the side here. Why not? Perfect. And the last thing you need with the brake lights is you're going to make them red, since regular brake lights are red. The front lights could stay yellow, however, I like the front lights to be white. And let's actually extend the range of these, make them a little bit brighter. There we go. Perfect. Now if only there was a day-night cycle in this game, that would have looked glorious, but we're gonna have to do without. And I think we can do just fine. But let's jump into the vehicle again and drive around. And you can kind of see the front lights doing something. Actually, let me just get a toggle for that. We need another button. Let's put it on this other side. Boop. And let's make this button too, just by going to connect tool here. Boop. There we go. And let's turn them off. And also, let's have the backlights toggleable. And there we go. I think. Did it connect? Did it? Actually, I'm awfully worried that I now connected something that I... Did I? Oh, let's hope not. We're gonna figure that out later. Can't connect? Is it too far? I think it's too far away. Is it? Hold up a minute. Okay, let me just grab that real quick. Or I could do the other way. Okay, you know what we're gonna do here? I have a workaround. It's not gonna be pretty, but it's gonna be functional. Let's just put it right here. I'm gonna figure out. It's probably the ore. I think. I hope. But let's try that. Alright, let's connect the light here. No problem. Let's connect the button. That worked. Let's see if it's off. It is indeed. Now let's turn on the light. You can see these spring to life. Let's just see if both these sprung to life now. It did. Awesome. So now we figured out that the signal has a range limit, but it is possible to work around this limit. However, it's not pretty to have like this just standing there. It's probably possible to make it look better, but it's good enough for me, right? Anyway, that's gonna be the end of this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you'll check back for part 3, where we probably build another wheel housing for the back part here, since that it doesn't handle very well anyway. But anyway, thanks for watching, and have a great day.